Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. I realized something. I really love learning about characters and their motives. The reason why I like One Piece so much is every time I see a character and learn what makes them tick, I'm always happy. For example, think about Law. Law is serious right now because he's been through a very traumatic childhood. Imagine your whole family died, bruh. And to escape, he had to go through dead bodies. And then your hero, he had to die so you could live. Who'd want that? That's the worst thing ever. So I understand why Law does what he does. He just wants to live a life that's worth something to him. He wants to be someone sensational. And I understand why he tried so hard to be Doflamingo, but even Doflamingo, think about that guy. He was a royal, lost opportunity because of his parent, then all because of that, everything he did was to get back to that status or even higher, and he threatened the world government just to do it. He's crazy, but that's what I like about characters. Once you know their motives, everything they do, it makes logical sense. Without it, you can't really understand a character, what they like or what they won't do. What motivates a character to make certain choices, make certain actions. Makes sense, right? So here's a good example. Look at something like Gabriel Dropout. The appeal of that show to me was, it was literally situational comedy. Everyone was kind of the opposite of what they should be. Angel, like Gabriel, she was a slacker. And the reason why, ever since she came to Earth, she didn't have to keep up the appearance of being a good angel, do what you gotta do. She could be lazy all she wants, no one's gonna say, hey, what are you really doing? And if someone did told her, who's gonna stop her from being lazy? No one really. That's why she did the bare minimum every chance she got. But I understand after seeing her backstory, where she came from, it was like in a way, everyone around her was just so perfect. And they always did what they had to do and a little bit more. So I can understand if everyone in your family is like, hey, acts like angels, you're gonna be an angel. But if you're not around them and outside sources influence you, you already know what's up. So I understand her playing that video game, what it meant to her. It was like a whole new world. She had a chance to be her real self and not this little goody two shoes that everyone saw and expected from her. And I noticed in the show I liked about it was, essentially, if you're an angel, if you act a certain way, you can get more. So for example, you do more angelic deeds, boom, you get more guap. If you're a demon, do more demonic deeds, boom, more guap. But the problem with one main character, him was Venge. Her thing was, she was a demon, but she acted like an angel. She couldn't really do bad things. It's like something inside her was like, you have more compass. You can't do bad stuff. You wasn't raised that way. So that's why every chance she had, she was doing the greater good. It's like in a way she's trying to say, just because you're made a certain way, told to be a certain way, you don't have to be that way. It's your choice. That's what I liked about it so much. Gabriel Dropout is how I see the world, kind of. You know, everyone's motivated to be good, but no one's holding your hand saying, look, you gotta be good at all times, every opportunity. It's still always gonna be your choice. Or another good example is Black Clover. Bruh, all the nobles are twisted. The more amazing their magic is, the more they can get away with stuff. And the thing is, when society, it's like classism. If you're poor, you're gonna be poor for a good minute. Even if you get into the Magic Knights, you're different. You're not really anything special compared to other nobles. And because the nobles have this mindset of no commoner can be as good as them, they'll bully and harass you every chance they get. At first you're like, why they do this? But it makes a lot of sense. If you're in a society where you learn that, hey, the more magic you have, the better you are, the more you can get away with, of course you're gonna do bad things. Think about it. Any One Piece villain, why are they a bad person? Because the situation they were in, they didn't like it, and they felt like they had two options: continue to be a situation or get out. That's why they become bad. Look at Doflamingo. Why did he become a bad person? Oh yeah, he was royalty and he did whatever it took to get back to where he wanted to be. It wasn't the right thing to do, but what would you do for him? You're a warrior your entire life. You get whatever you want, do whatever you want. No one can stop you. And then because your father decided, hey, we're normal humans, boom, you lost everything you have. And some people told you, hey, you can have everything you want and more. What you gonna do? You gonna say no? That's not how your mind would work in a situation. That's why I like One Piece and stories like that. When you can envision the characters and say, oh, this is why they do what they do, it's lovely. It makes it easy to get immersified in the story. A story where it's like, we have these characters, they do cool stuff. But every time you wonder, why are they who they are? The answer is just, oh, because we said so. We made them this way. I don't like that. That's not like a cop-out. Like imagine having a friend and every time you ask them, why are you motivated to make certain choices? The answer is, because I can. It's not a real answer. It doesn't give me no information of, okay, this is the lifestyle you chose. All I know is you made the choice. I just love learning about characters. Because then you learn about the characters, easy to relate to them, easier to enjoy the story. Because imagine a story where we have all these dope characters, but every time an action happens, they make a choice. All we learn from everyone else is because they can. Nothing really matters. And yes, these characters have these personalities, but the personalities is bare bones. Would you read a story like that? I probably wouldn't. This is why I like manga and anime so much. It's like you're seeing the world from one character's perspective, or just like the outsiders looking in, and we focus on one character. After you see the flashback, their backstory, you connect the dots and you can say, oh, that's why they're like this. I get it now. You can enjoy it. With One Piece, I don't get mad at the villains 100% because I know they did what they thought was the best choice available. Someone like Akanu, to me, I don't like the character, but I respect him. Y'all dig? Because look, Akanu's doing what he believes is absolute justice. You gotta kill criminals and stop all criminals, even if they retire. I get that, but at the same time, my problem with Akanu is, what makes absolute justice the best justice of all, or the one he follows in? Okay, yes, I understand pirates do harm people. They do a lot of bad things. But if you're killing the pirates to stop them, does that mean you're part of the problem? You're doing the same thing as the pirates then. You're doing what you want and then saying, oh, it's the way things should be. What we learn as the story progresses that the way the Marines are, most Marines join because they want to change the world or believe it's where they belong. Think about it. You've never really seen a Marine yet where it's like, oh, I'm just here to be here. I mean, we have, but you get what I'm trying to say. Majority of the Marines in One Piece, they felt like to improve the world or see their justice come true, that's what they do. Like Fujitora, he's trying to change the system from the inside. And I mess with this man. And at first I was like, I don't get it. If he's a Marine, why? He knows that absolute justice right now is the way they're rocking with, but what keeps him going? But after seeing that, look, he blinded himself on purpose. And he's trying to make change, I was like, yo, he really is an MVP. And then after learning that he can't go back to Mainford until he actually comes back with Luffy, I was like, whoo, you can't go back to HQ? Wow, Luffy? Bruh. Or Law's head? And the fact he accepted, I got it. He could have killed Luffy right then and there. But his motivation was, yes, a Marine should, protect citizens and be some form of justice. Pirates are bad, but he doesn't hate someone like Luffy because we want to see Luffy's face. So it got me thinking, what if half the Marines thought the main reason becoming a Marine was, if they don't join, that means they're giving an excuse for more pirates to come about and cause more chaos. So the Marines in a way act as a balance. So that's why I like learning about the Marines. And I think so far One Piece is that one story where I like both sides, the good and the bad. And I do understand that everyone has motivations, but I feel if more stories give us real reasons to appreciate these characters, it motivates them, we can enjoy more stories. My problem with other series are, I like the characters, but I always feel like half the time they're just made for the sake of it, for fan service. Not a bad thing, but it's just, I can't really get behind a story where if I see these cool characters, it's just like, oh, you never learn their backstory. You don't get a flashback with them. And by the time you get the flashback, you forgot the character, forgot their name, and what they're all about. Hate it, but it happens sometimes. What I know from you guys is, do you care about characters and motivations, or you just want to see a dope story, dope characters? I'm curious to find out. I realized as time progresses, I was hating on Slice of Life because the way it wasn't for me. But as time goes on, I'm saying, wait, Slice of Life is good because these characters are like real people. They do what they think is the best choice possible. I mean, yeah, they could probably know that they could be doing better, but you know what they say, don't get too comfortable. But some characters, that's how they live life. That's why I'm enjoying this anime season so much. It feels like there's just a lot of shows I can relate to and say, oh, that's why they're doing this. I get it now. But yeah, maybe they're high school students and they wildin' just to wild out. But yes, they're high school students and they wildin'. But hey, the show explained it clear as day. This is how the characters think, and this is how they are. I think part of the reason why I'm liking more slice of life recently is the dialogue and the thoughts of the characters. It gives you their motivation to why they make certain choices, why they align with certain people, and I love it. And then my problem with slice of life before was I understood that, yeah, it's relatable. I understood that, yeah, it stands for something. But most of the time, I just didn't understand what was the actual point of watching, because half the time you see a character that half-baked. Yes, they're cool, but why? It just tells you because they can be. And then we actually try to figure out why I have to go through a whole Wikipedia page. You gotta search all these sources. I ain't with that. But hey, maybe I'm crazy. I just like a good character with a good motivation. I don't know from you guys. What do you like about anime? The characters, the setting, or just the plot? Let me know in the comment section below. Who's your favorite character and what motivates them? Let me know. So look, if you did enjoy, you know what to do. King Kong on the like button. Subscribe, join my Straw Hat Fleet. Share your favorite social medias. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go right ahead. Got Discord, join, and come through. You want to back me financially? I got a Patreon. Also, if you're still looking for more content, I got playlists on playlists on playlists. Thank y'all so much for watching. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.